Jay here. I'm here to bring you a review on Dragon Ball Super episode 44 English dub. Okay, at the beginning of this episode, it shows some old dude on not Earth, but another planet, like practicing his martial arts and all that shit, or just practicing shit. And then some other dudes show up on the same planet that the old dude's on, and he just says they're here. And then it shows Manaka delivering some sweets to Boma, but she asks for his help with her experiment. So he holds a huge wine glass for her, and some blue stuff starts pouring into the glass that she told Manaka to hold. So after that, it shows like Goten and Kid Trunks. Like I guess they're flying back to Bulma's house from coming from somewhere. And they see like Monaka's delivery truck. And they see the back open. So they go on the back and they start playing in the back of Monaka's truck. And Kid Trunks sees a sword and he starts playing with the sword. And that was fucking, a nod to Future Trunks with his sword and all. That was fucking dope. And Goten starts playing with like some doll, some blow up doll, whatever. And it blows up and knocks him to the back and shuts the door. And then, like, Kid Trunks, he goes to the door and he's about to blast the door open. But then he's like, Monaka wouldn't like that. So then they said they're gonna wait until Monaka comes out. So Monaka comes running out saying like he's late and stuff, says bye to Bulma, gets in his truck, and just takes off. He just takes off to outer space, and Goten and Trunks are in the back trying to get his attention, like saying, yo, hey, and he can't hear them. He's just in the front listening to the radio, just like blasting to outer space and to like light speed and all that shit. So Monaka makes it to this one planet called Potofu. I think that's how you pronounce it. Potofu, whatever. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyways, they get to this planet. Well, Monaka does. And, like, I guess he's about to go deliver a package or whatever. And he opens his, like, back of his truck. And Goten and Trunks come out like icicles. So he gives them, like, some hot water to cool, I guess, heat them up. And they start like shivering inside some hot water and all that shit. And he starts like telling them like if you need some more hot water, blah blah blah. Then that old dude from the beginning of the episode, he comes running and knocks over fucking Monaka. And he's being chased by some weird fucking green dudes. And these green dudes, they start like trying to attack the old dude, and the old dude starts trying to show off, and then he gets scared. And then Kid Trunks and Goten, they step in and they whoop like all the green dudes' ass, and they fucking run away. So after seeing all that, I guess Monaka got too surprised or whatever, and he just passed out. So they go around Monaka saying like he's out cold, and they cover him with a blanket. Because the old dude notices when he like came running to Monaka, he lost a little pacifier around his neck. So they go looking for the pacifier thing, and like I said, they cover Monaka with a blanket. And then they come like back, and then like one of the green dudes show up, and they like start telling them like they have the pacifier or whatever. And like Trunks and they're about to beat him up again, but then they got Monaka this time. So and then it takes them to some like I guess their lair or whatever, some cave or whatever, and it has all of them tied up: Kid Trunks, Goten, that bug dude. And then they take the pacifier and they like go into some, like, I guess some chamber or some lock or whatever, and they unlock it with the pacifier, and they pull out some, like, container or whatever, and I got his name is Gale or whatever, the green dude. The green dude looks inside the fucking container and he just screams. So then it goes back to Earth, and Bulma, she's telling Vegeta like they stowed away inside Monaka's truck because she has him on video, like of her surveillance camera or whatever. And she has Jocko, like she called Jocko, and she's telling Jocko she has to go pick up um Kid Trunks and Goten, and he's refusing. But then she brings up like how he drew on his boss, or that fucking King Squid dude, or whatever his fucking name is. He drew on him, and she can get him fired. So he's like, oh, okay, I'll go get the Rugrats. So he gets inside his ship, and then Bulma tells Vegeta he has to go. So he gets inside Jocko's ship, and while they're flying away, Vegeta just looks annoyed as fuck. So then it goes to Goku on King Kai's planet. At first, Bulma called Chi Chi, and she said she can't go to Goku because he's on King Kai planet. So it goes to King Kai's planet, and Goku's kind of practicing, trying to get himself back together because he had to heal from, doing the Kaioken combined with the Super Saiyan Blue. His body was kind of fucked up, so he was practicing. Excuse me. And on King Kai's planet, he was like doing like blasts and blocking him to see if he's back to his normal self. And he even said it himself. He's back to his normal self. So he's kind of practicing, getting his body back together and shit. So after that, it goes back to, on planet Potofu. And it shows like Kid Trunks and Goten holding Monaka and the old dude and running away from, they're not green anymore. I guess that shit that was inside the container, it like took control of all the green dudes. Cause now they're purple, like what was inside that container. So they're being chased by some purple dudes now that look like they have fucking purple slime all over them, and they're running from him. And then out of nowhere, Vegeta shows up out of nowhere, and he just starts like blasting them away, turning them into fucking like purple smudge or whatever. And there was one left, and Vegeta was about to like kill him or whatever. And then Vegeta gets like all the purple goo like around his body, and then the purple goo like chews him like a piece of gum and then spits him out. And then like the purple goo turns into a fucking copy of Vegeta, and then the episode ends. So this episode had a little bit of action. It's not the one of them dope ass episodes, but it's there. It's one of them like action kind of cool episodes. I liked it, and I can't wait to see what this copy Vegeta does. So we're gonna see that in January because they're taking a break in Christmas and all that shit. So I like this episode. So I'm Jay, and this is my review on Dragon Ball Super episode 44, English dub. Thank you for watching.